This American-turned-Chinese Olympic athlete Eileen Gu getting softball questions from NBC News as the host fails to mention the ongoing humanitarian crisis in China.
You really are the whole package. I mean, Savannah and I were just talking about you. You, first of all, an Olympic gold medalist. You're everything in fashion. What did you get on your SATs?
I got a 1580 on my SAT.
Okay.
Joe Concha joins us now with the reaction. Joe, listen, I understand she's young, softball questions, I get that. But when you grow up in this country, you're an American, you choose to go play sport or compete in the Olympics for a country that, I don't know, commits genocide, actively attacks us every single day through cyber and other means. Give us your reaction.
After everything we've seen over the last couple of years, Joey, right? But particularly with COVID, which has killed more than 1 million Americans, right? To do an interview like that, I don't care what her age is, okay? I can't believe I saw this in terms of when they were introducing her. This is what NBC also said, quote, she's juggling her newfound fame with competitions, college on the horizon, and a stunning appearance at this week's fashion's biggest night. I mean, read the room, guys. You know, I like what Nikki Haley had to say about this at one point. She said, quote, every athlete needs to know when they put their flag on, you're standing for freedom or you're standing for human rights abuses. There is no in between. And in this case, this athlete decided to represent a police state over this country, and to do an interview like that, I'm sorry. I know it's the Today Show, as you said, Joey, and it's a morning show, and she's 17, 18 years old, but if I were producing in that situation, I would have just passed interviewing her altogether. Or if I did interview her, I would say, what do you think what's going on with the Uyghurs, Carly? Because it's embarrassing.
Well, she did defend herself for playing for the Chinese Communist Party. Watch this.
People always have their own opinions, but for me, what I try to stick to is I know that there's no wrong or right. There's only intention. And I'm trying to make the world a better place in my own way. And if people disagree with that, that's okay.
Yeah, so that's her response there. I don't really think she has one. I think a lot of people look at her and they recognize she's talented, she's beautiful, she's smart. Yeah, but she's also a traitor.
I would say, Carly, that's great that you represented China. Go live there now, okay? Because if you're representing them, then I would imagine then you would want to live there and raise any family you may think of having, and you know, have fun in Shanghai, where they just had lockdowns for something like a month over COVID. Not the kind of lockdowns we did, where we're talking about lockdowns that have driven people to suicide over there. So yeah, go have fun, and you could live there, maybe near a Uyghur camp, and that's that.
Yeah.
Sean Penn, Dennis Rodman. We have American celebrities who love to praise dictators. I don't understand it. All right, we have another topic here. So Vice President Kamala Harris is getting mocked for these remarks. Let's take a listen.
How dare they tell a woman what she can do and cannot do with her own body? How dare they? How dare they try to stop her from determining her own future? How dare they?
Joe, I want to go to this quote. I think it's pretty perfect. Conservatives reacting this way. Quote, Greta Thunberg is better at pretending to be outraged than Kamala Harris. And then Kamala Harris is a despicable transphobe. Stop invalidating the lived experiences of pregnant men. Joe, that's a lot to unpack there. She did seem to define woman now based on this issue a lot better than, say, our next Supreme Court justice did. But it seems to me that did look like some fake outrage to me.
We have a biologist in the West Wing. That's great. But who knew we also had, Joey, a D-list actress playing the real-life role of vice president? Kamala Harris didn't show any emotion when 113 U.S. service members were murdered in Afghanistan, now did she? She didn't show any passion when it comes to the fact that more police officers have been shot this year than any other in recent memory. Have we seen her at one funeral? I don't think so. We didn't see this kind of intensity as we approach now, what, 3 million people crossing over the U.S. southern border under this administration, and all the deadly drugs like fentanyl that come with it, which is killing a record number of Americans between the ages of 18 and 49. So you'll have to excuse me as I go if, you know, I'm with more than a few people who see this as nothing more than performance art or picking and choosing what you decide to get passionate about and what you don't. Anyway, guys, got to go. Won't be joining you on Friday, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
I'm off to a place that's cold and rainy and and I think they called Seattle, and I'm not happy about it.
You said cold, rainy. I said, I bet you he's going to Seattle. Enjoy your time. Stay safe there also. Joe, thank you.
Okay, guys. Have fun. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.